day 456.
This car's not big enough.
400. And we just did a little road trip to Hilton Head. Look, I remembered it. For a week, I haven't been able to remember
in half a mile
where we were going.
Right.
So we're going to Burke's Beach. Dogs are allowed, so that's where we're going. Looks like there's a soccer game going on down there.
Parking should be interesting now.
Parking. I'm pointing out a spot for him just in case he doesn't see it, because that's what women do. Right?
Right.
And Rosie, of course, is having a heart attack back there. Roger didn't even want to get up this morning. He's like, hell no. We walked our little legs off yesterday, and my man slept from the time we got in the door till this morning. Only got up for a bathroom break. So
He didn't even get to enjoy the grocery store fried chicken that I had last night. Now, granted, I had had a few beers by that time, but that chicken was good. Hey. I don't like the fact that there's a guy standing here. I don't like the fact that there's a guy looking at us. We're heading to the beach. We're heading to Burke's Beach, Hilton Head, South Carolina.
check that.
We're getting ready to walk around the beach. We're not really dressed for the beach, but we're going to walk on the beach. We're going to see what happens. It's supposedly dog friendly, this beach. It's not a lot of stuff over here.
Stop it.
All right, we'll check back. So we're just heading into the beach access. And besides the "be careful where you park" sign, this is the first sign we see. I'm going to tie Roger to a fence post here for a little bit, see what happens. You could be next.
So could you.
Oh, yeah, that's a great comeback.
Mr. Fried Chicken.
Yeah, it's a good comeback.
Mr. Fried Chicken.
Yeah. There's some more left in the fridge. I'm having that later. Well, it was very scenic. See if I can zoom in on these kids out there. Lisa said they're hunting alligators. The dog's pulling me, so it's hard to keep the camera steady. But they're out there netting bait. You can see them throwing the nets. Roger is loving the beach. You think, Mom? More could you ask for, right?
Yep.
All right, we're in Old Town Bluffton. Can barely fit the Krabby into the camera because she's not participating there. There we go. I just had the Low Country boil, and Krabby had some kind of shrimp and pasta. A couple of I'm drinking Miller Lights because we're driving. The dogs wiped out. That was delicious. Gonna walk around Old Town Bluffton a little bit more. See what kind of ruckus we could cause here. What do you got to say? What do you got to say?
He took us on a 3.5 mile death march on the beach this morning. The poor dogs can't hold their head up.
The dogs aren't the only ones exhausted. Jeez. Yes, please. Not sure what's going on there, but that's the first time. That's the first time since we started our trip. Almost 2 weeks now. All right, we're well into this, approaching the second week. It's the first time we've seen the police.
Good morning, everybody. It's Sunday. Guess what? On the road again. Just can't wait to get on the road again. Are your ears bleeding? Well, it's 8:18 Sunday morning. We're all packed up in the car, leaving South Carolina. Only 464 miles to Virginia Beach. But guess what? We're going to stop at Buc-ee's. Definitely.
Where's your Buc-ee's at?
It's in the trunk. Sorry. Definitely get him a brisket sandwich, even if we have to wait in line for an hour, because we'll never live it down. So
We're on our way.
we're on our way.
Nice vacation.
Excellent vacation.
Got to see good friends.
Yep.
Greg and Teresa, aka Scuba Sal and Coop, who I worked with for over 25 years. Had dinner with them the other night, but then last night we went over and saw their beautiful home. Really nice. So it was nice to see them. Say goodbye until next time. We're considering coming back again in April. We're considering it. We would probably try to rent the same house.
It was a very nice house. It was comfortable. It was good for the dogs. The yard was nice.
Conveniently placed.
Conveniently placed.
Multiple friends that live 15 minutes away, and then
There's a market close by.
with the best fried chicken around.
We'll be hearing about the fried chicken from forever.
Yeah, for the next 6 hours and
Forever.
31 minutes. But Savannah, Georgia is close by. Hilton Head's close by. Was absolutely, perfect. Crowded, like all the houses around.
Yeah.
Very crowded, but nobody bothered you. It was nice and quiet for the most part. I would consider renting it again.
So right now, car says 54 degrees.
A little chilly out there.
A little chilly, but like the last couple of days, it was chilly in the morning, and then it got warmer as the day went on. So we're on our way. We'll check in later. Okay, people, if you're still with us, we are in Virginia. Finally out of North Carolina. And we've been in the car roughly 8 hours. Made the mistake of getting him a brisket sandwich at Buc-ee's. Not good, people. Be glad you're not here. We don't have smell-o-vision.
Really? Really?
Really.
It was good. It was good.
It was good.
It was good.
We also had beaver nuggets.
whatever they
We're
are.
not really sure what they are, but somebody told us to get beaver nuggets. It's like a corn pop covered with maple syrup. It's the best one.
Took like 100 miles to get the remnants out of my teeth.
So we just
We're in somewhere rural Virginia.
let's see.
Not even sure where we're at.
Well, there's a food line coming up
Yeah.
that helps us any. So it says we're
100 miles. No, I'm sorry, 78 miles.
from Virginia Beach.
Downtown Virginia Beach.
Downtown.
The beach itself is another like 10 miles from there.
Okay, so we're passing. I'm going to turn the camera around.
Cotton
fields. If you can see them there, lots of cotton.
Lots and lots
This
and
is
lots
the
of
time
cotton
they're going to
fields.
start.
Druryville, 5 miles, whatever that. Druryville. Adams Grove.
Okay, so anyway, it's about picking time, so there'll be empty fields, but right now everything is cotton. So if you need a shirt made, let us know.
Stop and get you some
We'll
cotton.
stop.
It's cotton field after cotton field to look
Yeah,
at.
here's the next one. So, like I said, you need some cotton. Give us a shout
Funny,
out.
it's like you see the first one, you go, oh, that's a cotton field. After you've seen the 50th one, it's like still cotton. That's all there is cotton.
Anyway,
Cotton fields.
good news is Rosie's calm today. She's been sleeping for the last 8 hours, which means they'll be full of beans, I guess, when we get to the hotel. So, we're still alive.
Travel day.
We haven't killed each other.
It's come close. Travel day 752 or something like that. I could be up in the cabin all alone hunting.
What's today? Sunday, Monday. You could be.
You got stuff. I can't.
You could be on your way up there Tuesday. You have nothing to do until Sunday. Just saying. You could go Wednesday,
Why,
Thursday.
something?
No,
Now I gotta look at my phone.
he's got to look at his calendar. Sorry, people.
Look at my calendar.
All right. Well, we'll check back. We're just going to be driving by cotton fields.
That was the phone that went flying for no reason. It's like we didn't flip the car. I don't know if you see that. Just so you saw it.
It fell out of my hands. Your phone case weighs 40 tons. Well, that's an empty cotton field, so we don't need to show it. It's a military grade camera protector case, whatever, weighs 6 pounds. So I dropped it. All right.
I can't wait to get to Virginia Beach.
Can't wait to get down the shore.
Down the shore. Check into the hotel in Virginia Beach. Get the dogs and Krabby situated.
And then he's going out.
I'm going to walk over to the yard house, pretend that the kitchen was backed up again, have 3 beers sitting there by myself at the bar, nice and quiet, and then come home with the food. What are you looking at me like that for? What are you looking at me like that for?
We'll check back.
So, after napping in the car as passengers for the 8.5-hour drive to Virginia Beach, you were not a passenger in a car for 8.5 hours? Not once?
I closed my eyes for 5 minutes.
Okay, so anyway, look at these poor babies. Oh, sorry, Rose. How about you, Roger the Dodger?
What poor little Roger.
What poor guys. Oh, and poor babies. Meanwhile, I'm cleaning up from dinner. You know, got to get the room together. More driving tomorrow. So I got things I got to do before I can get ready for bed. So we'll check back.
Well, good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
It's Monday. Happy Columbus Day. And we're on our way home. Vacation's over. We're on a highway. the way to hell.
There's a lot of driving involved in this trip. Oh,
So,
my God.
when we came down, we took the ferry from New Jersey over to Delaware and left from there. But of course, today going home, there's 40-mile-an-hour winds, so we're going to bypass the ferry today because we don't want to be.
Let me tell you too something about the people at the ferry. Super nice. Everybody we've talked to or dealt with, super nice. Even canceling just now.
Yep.
Super nice.
Super nice.
So A1 Cape May Lewis ferry people. Oh, tell them about the letter game. Tell them about the letter game. Huh?
About the
Huh?
letter. Okay,
We
so
played the letter game while we were driving 8.5 hours yesterday.
Do you want to talk?
I'll drive.
When our son was little, we were on in the car, long drives. We used to play the letter game. We'd have to, find a word on a sign and follow the alphabet. So we were playing out of boredom, being in the car for 42 hours yesterday. And we got to the very end, Y and Z.
Well, first off, we started playing because I kind of took a nap for a second,
Oh,
and then the car stopped in front of us.
it's not funny.
It wasn't funny. It's funny now. But the whoop, whoop alarms and everything were going off in his car.
So the alarms in the car
And
definitely
it takes
were.
over steering and braking and everything else.
Yeah.
So we went to the letter game.
So we went to the letter game and we did it ate some time up and it was interesting. We got to the end, Y and Z, and we're thinking, oh God, we're gonna be in Virginia Beach before we see a Y and
Well,
Z.
you're looking for a sign that says like welcomes you, and then you got that. But we drove like 5 miles, went to a rest stop, used the restroom, walked the dogs, got back in the car, and was driving again. Still couldn't find a Y. And then,
Well, go ahead, finish it now.
on the other side of the road, I see a tractor trailer that says Yang Zin. Got Y and Z.
First of all, it was Zing with a G on the end. We'll give it to him. So we're in the tunnel.
The Chesapeake Bay Tunnel. Chesapeake Bay has white caps on it today. Big on it. I don't know how these guys towing these giant fifth wheel trailers. They're going to cross that. The winds here are probably 25 or 30, and we're blowing around. I can imagine what it's like with the giant trailers on the back.
Shoosh, finally coming
Shoosh.
out. Finally
Is that what you
out
said?
of-
Shoosh.
Finally out of the tunnel. Shoosh.
Whoosh.
Shoosh. So, let's see. It's 10:42.
Be in North Wildwood at 4 o'clock.
The machine says 5 hours, 22 minutes. So, add an hour for
Rest
rest stops. And the pups in the back are quiet, and they
Forgot I even had a cup of coffee.
they are wiped out. Roger was beside himself last night. Could not do anything. Just was out cold.
Until 2 o'clock in the morning when it was barking.
Well, because he thought somebody was breaking in the room. He was protecting it. So, anyways, we'll check back. I'll flip over and the water. I guess if you can see it.
That's
So
it.
it's-
Point the camera into the sun.
It's pretty choppy. You know what? Find somebody else. All right, we'll check.
It's the longest ride ever.
We'll check back.
We made it home. Made it to the beach house.
Down the shore.
Down the shore. Heading back to Philadelphia later today. What a ride that was yesterday. We figured this out. Never seen so many dead deer on the side of a road as we did in South Carolina. Snots is home. Dead deer all over the road in South Carolina. It was crazy. Didn't see another dead deer after we got out of South Carolina. on the side of the road. A couple of big bucks. The most aggressive drivers in the world.
Delaware.
Absolutely. When we crossed over to Delaware, oh man, the whole attitude changed from a nice leisurely ride, 55 in the left lane, to holy smokes, hold on. Aggressive drivers, man, it was crazy. We also hit the most traffic there. So I guess it took us, we stopped.
52 hours.
We stopped like 3 times yesterday, which, what are you making a face for?
We stopped twice.
I'm not going to criticize you. Wawa, Maryland,
Yeah, that's it.
Virginia gas.
Just
That's
gas
3.
count.
Yeah, it's dead because it was 15 minutes getting gas. So it counts. So that added to the length of the ride. And then we stopped too. Like, we walk the dogs around and all that, give them a little exercise, let them go to the bathroom. Because Roger's going for a record. He's going to try to pee on every single tree and poop in every state that we went to. But great trip. Trying to figure out where we're going next. Galveston, Texas was brought up. That's a long ride. It's 24 hours. Ooh, that's like a 6-day drive going there because you're going to have to go and stop at places and check them out. But we're going
to think on that one.
It's 8 hours driving, so you add in your stops, get fuel, walk the dogs, get something to eat. It's another 2 hours, so it's 10 hours probably a day driving, or 10 hours a day in the car to get to Galveston. We'll think about it. Krabby.
Any suggestions for someplace not too far from Pennsylvania that you think we might enjoy?
So
we are
looking to go to Maine. Started looking at places for Maine, but definitely would go back to Savannah. Really, really liked the area. The town we stayed in, Bluffton, was nice. The house that we rented was really nice, but it was very crowded in that little section there where we rented the house. But it made no difference to us. I would definitely rent that house again. We have friends that live nearby. Beautiful home. The difference in the two developments, night and day. So, great trip. What you got on it, Krabby? What do you got to say?
I don't think I have anything more to say than what you said. Had a really good time. Savannah was definitely beautiful. Some things we didn't get to do. Would be nice to go back for a couple of days and see those things. Suggestions from the people on the tours. Things that we could try out, and maybe I could convince somebody to rent a bike around Savannah.
It was nice just walking around. Had a nice time. It was very nice.
About bikes.
Had a very nice time, and look forward to starting to plan our next trip. Glad to not be driving 8-10 hours. This hour and a half ride back to Philadelphia from here is going to seem like nothing. But thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you next time.
Please like, subscribe, comment. What else?
Share.
And share.